I'm going to first have to go and figure out keyboard testers. Oh man, I have Wire installed now, so might as well use that to test out. That works. Surprisingly works. I'm gonna have to. Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, didn't screw this up. Didn't screw this up. Why are there 3 switches? Yeah, this R is going to be tough. And so is T. Yeah, I can manage Y because yeah, U. Yeah, I can manage this as well. S works, D works, F works, G. Today's build is going to be focused on first getting his PCB to work because so I did try to get this swapped with a DZ60, but I wanted the RGB version and I couldn't find that. Excuse me. I couldn't find that anywhere in India. I wasn't about to spend a lot of money buying this in the aftermarket, so yeah. There, we got a signal. Yeah, we got a signal. We got a signal. This is a good lesson in patience. At least that's what I told myself after I figured out I screwed up some of the switches on this board. I mean, desoldering is a pain in the ass. Hey, Walker! How are you doing? Um, maybe not. Hi, Shian. Thanks for joining in. Came here from Reddit, of course. Thank you so much. Hi, Akshay D. Akshay Dev. Hi. Thanks for joining in. So, Vocal, last time we played Dream Theater on the stream, and my stream got muted, by the way. You're working on a Saturday. Yeah. I hope I can provide some side entertainment for you um, while you're actually sitting and coding. Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to give out your profession? Okay, so maybe I can share my screen here and let's see. Let me just add a new scene. Got the boba gums. Oh, congratulations, dude, for 3rd October to get the board. Okay, so I'm going to be building. Where are those? I just did a lot of cleaning today. Um, Let me figure out which camera I can use. Yeah, I just sorted out my room because everything was a mess. But these babies arrived. This is the Red Sun's Blue Samurai keycap set. I'm building these for a client. So, what is your main driver right now? Are you talking about my camera? Oh, my main drive, my keyboard. Okay. Sorry. There she is. This is the Tofu 60 laser build. Let me try to get, yeah, that's better lighting. I built this a few streams back, so you can check it out there. Um, this is a Tofu 60 kit that I got. I got it from the US, shipped it to, bought it off KBD fans, shipped it to the US, and then had my sister ship it to me from there. Um, the keycap set is three of the laser sets, so it has the Gaijin blocknet and the novelties keycap set in it. I spent too much money. I should have just bought the base kit and I would have saved a lot. But yeah, at least it turned out to be a very unique laser build. And I got this cable off mechcables.com. I forgot the guy's name, but when I bought this cable from him last year, he was just a Google form. Now he's got his own website. Do check him out if you have someone coming in from the US. Then do go ahead. This is something I've been using this keyboard for the past like 2 weeks now since I built it. No, barely a week now because yeah, I screwed up and I forgot to order modifier keys, or I had missing modifier keys, so I had to order another set, the blocknet set, which I used for yeah, tab, caps lock, and the shift keys. And then yeah, I know. So this guy called Kush Cables just started posting. I think he's been commenting on a few bills and asking people to buy Max cable makers. Yeah. He's been asking people to buy custom cables. I will probably I will probably check them out. Who's cable makers? Poker. Is this another friend? So I always suspect that you have, some affiliate link with all these guys. You keep plugging a lot of these guys here in India. Do they pay you coming? Yeah, yeah, of course. No, no, no. Why would you admit to it? But I definitely want to see. I definitely want to see your. I definitely want to see your boba gums, dude. Send us a pic on Discord. I have a Discord server, guys. You can find it. It's Maskey Customs. Let me figure out. I know there's some number that's at the end of the name, etc., etc. But I'll try sharing that link in chat. with everyone. Invite. So you can check out my Discord. We just hang out and chill. We talk mechanical keyboards. Um, we talk basic stuff, build stuff. I mean, recently we started talking about audio equipment, so we started an audio equipment thread as well on the server. So if you guys want to come chat, etc., you're always welcome to join in. I just found that it's easier on a separate server rather than the Discord link that's in the. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I don't know why those links expire, but I'll figure that out. You can use the one that I've posted in chat, Akshay. Okay, let me get back to this thing. Yeah, I need to fix this as well. I've never done this before. The fact that I'm able to get a small signal from the keys or from the switches, rather from the pins, means that there's still a connection that I can get or is still a signal that I can get. So I'm trying to figure out how I can fix that. Um, where has my wire gone? Did I throw out my wire? Oh, damn. This might be a problem. Make a permanent link that doesn't. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm still in very beta phase, so all you guys are beta testers for my Twitch channel. Yeah, before soldering, I should probably take this off. Why did this? Okay, the one key has to be fixed as well. So I was just planning to use. I had this very So there's a when you're desoldering, there are different ways of desoldering, and there's one method of desoldering where you use a copper wick. So it had this really thin. It had this really thin copper wire that I was sure I could use for this build, but I seem to have thrown out the copper wire itself. Yeah, I think the jankness is going to go to another level now because I probably just have to extend solder. Okay. Um, I'm also ahead in years, so I'm not going to be able to do this without this magnifying glass. It's like really fine, really minuscule soldering work that I'm going to have to do. Yeah, I think we should be able to manage. I'm stuck in a loophole of keyboards. What's the loophole you're stuck in, Shian? Maybe we can help out. But I wouldn't take advice from Ping Walker because that guy knows how to convince you to max out your credit cards. If you want a narrow connector, a budget of 6K to 6.5. Do check out the RKs. Or if this is just something you want to start off with, you can do something with a plastic case just to get a feel for what the hobby is all about. Otherwise, go for an aluminum case. I think Genesis PC has those options with them. I'm not sure that I didn't check all. Aren't Lemo connectors really expensive? Ooh, hey, Jinko 65. Long story. I was going to buy it. I don't know if I have the money for it now. I'm hoping these guys, Stacks guys, don't screw me over now and close the group by early. But I'm hoping to go join that group by as well. I've also bought into the GMK Striker 2 group buy. So I want to use the strikers with Jinko 65 kit. I think that would be a really nice look. Variant, I haven't looked at all the variants as yet. I like in terms of color, I know I like that E-White copper, but I don't know exactly what kits are available. I'm going to have to look through again, and when I finally make the purchase, then I'll go ahead and decide at that point in time. Okay, I need to switch on this. Go E-White if you're using the striker. Yes, Voka, that was my plan. E-White with copper. I like that copper at the bottom. I was trying to convince another client of mine to get the Jinko 65 because I mean tofus are overdone, dude. There's one redditor who's built 3 tofus. So now I'm thinking, okay, let me do something different. And I was trying to convince him to go the Jinko route, but the problem is he doesn't want to wait till April. Wait, who's doing colored connectors? Yeah, if they're going to do colored connectors, then please make sure they're anodized or cerakoted. Don't do the painted ones, okay? I'll show you what. I'll show you my painting results. Yeah, this is an aviator that I painted. I mean, the camera's not doing justice to it, but yeah. Hey, how do these streamers focus by putting their hand in the way? I have to learn all these tricks. Yeah, there. Is that visible? I really screwed up this paint job. I've got the paint remover. I'm just going to strip this thing. It came as just plain of the plain steel finish. and I tried to paint it. I used primer, etc. The paint just didn't take at all. So I'm going to strip that and use it. Yeah, I don't think they do Cerakoting in India, and I because in the US itself it's really expensive to do a Cerakote, and I don't even anodizing. It'll have to be done at scale for it to actually be viable. So if you're planning to go that route, just make sure it's a nice job because I don't think we have the skill set in the country to do a good, decent job of anodizing or cerakoting for that matter. What have I done? There. I hope we're back in focus. So Shian, if you're getting a GK61, I'm building three of those right now. Okay, uh, don't buy the full keyboard. Get the bare bones kit from Mech Keys. It's like $3,400, and then buy your switches and keycaps separately. And I mean, you should be able to. So there are cheap keycap options for like $2,000, and then of course switches. So you may go up your you may go beyond your 6.5K mark, but at least you'll be able to spend on some decent switches. Um, I got these samples from. I got these samples of stacks. Okay, I asked Ayush to send these out to me. These are coppers. These are Kale coppers. They are a pretty good tactical switch. I like them better than the Gateron Milky Browns, which I'm going to be using in this build. Um, the Marsh, these are watermelons, right? Yeah, these watermelons are quite decent linears as well. I mean, speed silvers. I bought these as an option just to like some people want fast switches for gaming, etc. So I just bought those to test those out. These are basically the best I can say about them, these are, those tic tacs which bus conductors used to use once upon a time. Like, and then these are Duroc linears. So you can check these out as well. Duroc switches are pretty decent as well. And of course, I mean, novelty blueberries, you can't go wrong. They might be slightly more expensive, I don't know, but yeah, check these out. I'm trying to slowly strip off the insulation. Is just a plastic coat on these really fine copper wires, which are your copper traces on the PCB. I'm trying to strip off the insulation, and then when I put the switches in, I'm just going to connect, like pull the solder across and connect them. This might, this switch might be a challenge. because this is the switch. That might be a challenge because I think it's lost quite a lot of the copper trace. Yeah, this one should be okay. Moral of the story is be gentle with your keyboards. Yeah, and what I figured is the only way to fix these traces is, or at least the method I'm planning to use to fix these traces, the only way to do them is to put the switches in and then pull the solder across. Yeah. Take care, Shian. Thanks for joining in. This is basically, so this was a white and blue Ducky. I don't know what the I don't know what the damn name was that this guy told me. Basically, the white and blue keycap set with a white backlight. I've done a custom paint job on this. Basically, I've been doing some prototypes to see what paint finishes I can achieve. This blue is an acrylic. This is an acrylic spray can that I used from Montana, available on Amazon, and I've done a matte clear coat on it. This is an automotive spray can, automotive grade spray can called Samurai Kurobushi. That's what I've used. That's a metallic black. So basically, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do in terms of customized paint finishes, and that's the plan. I really screwed up the paint jobs. Where possible, I have stripped down paint back to primer level, and I'm going to redo the spray very soon. Um, and maybe I'll do those GK61 builds again very soon. Probably next weekend, but I probably have to ship those out as well. So I might do those off stream. Let me know if you guys want to see the GK61 builds on a live stream, and I can hold off and probably do those live soon because I know a lot of people start this hobby with GK61s, and I think they're a really great entry level keyboard. These are Gateron Milky Browns. They're supposed to be a tactile switch. I don't know what the milky means, but I don't feel any tactility in them, and you can barely hear any sound out of them. But yeah, anything's better than a cherry, which was what was on this keyboard. I mean, I'm doing a giveaway, guys. Anyone wants a 60% set of Cherry MX Browns with white LEDs, ping me on Discord. I'll probably do one of those randomizer things and I'll figure out a winner and I will send you the switches. The benefit you get is I will probably ship them to you at no charge. But only if you want them and you're going to use them. What is milky as the case color? I'm talking about something else. So hard to choose. Yeah, switches. So Akshay, the best thing to do with switches at this point in time is do a hot swap build. So you can try different switches. If you go solder at this point, then it's a pain in the ass to keep desoldering. And going by these results of my desoldering efforts, I wanted to use some silent switches but didn't like the feel of it. Yeah. What silent switches did you try? Zelios? I got a bunch of switches. I was too lazy to reloop these tabs. What I did find was that they were factory looped, which was quite surprising. Like literally everything that was away. Stacks and rectangles. I think rectangles also announced that they've got some restocks recently, right? What have they got in restock? Worker will know. I saw the announcements, but I keep forgetting. Dexy switches. Yeah. What kind of switches are those? Have you guys also checked out the phase one group buy on KBD fans? Even I didn't like the design of the phase one. I mean, they were going for like this very retro modern look, some inspired by this guy who was a designer for Braun, and he designed a lot of some legendary product designer. I really didn't like the look at all. What did you order from KP Republic? Are they shipping to India now? Because I remember they stopped in between. It's not retro, of course, man. It looked very retro when I saw. I don't know. It reminded me of those 80s Bose speakers and the 901s, 70s 80s style. Oh, I just realized my problem. The traces are on the top of the PCB here, and I'll be soldering the bottom of the PCB. So, what are we going to do? No, KBD doesn't ship to India. I recently tried to order a tofu kit from them, and they said they don't ship to India. It's a pain in the ass. Please don't demean it by saying it's retro. You said you don't like the phase one. How am I demeaning it by saying it's retro? I found it very retro. So go look at the. Dieter Rams. Arey, Dieter Rams may be a legend, dude, but see the. Okay. Go and look up the Bose 901s. These were launched. Look up the 1970s edition, and they come with this equalizer. This keyboard reminded me of that equalizer. Yeah, so the problem is then why would they bother designing a keyboard inspired by data rams? Why do that itself? Yes, inspiration is up to the designer's interpretation. So, but you're saying the phase one is not a good interpretation of Dieter Rams' design philosophy. We are fighting about his comment on phase one. Yeah, I found it retro, dude. As in, it doesn't belong in 2021. Arey, I'll do some homework, yeah, wo. So, check out. No, don't. Where's the retro version of? Is my screen visible? Wait, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. This is supposed to have. Can you see this, Walker? Can you see my screen? I have to open Twitch separately. Do you see that? It does look exactly right. If you see that amplifier on top, that's basically the preamp. It looks like that's what it reminded me of. So that was that, and this speaker set was launched in the 70s, dude. So that's why I was saying too retro. But then that is the designer's fault. I didn't blame Dieter Rams. Why do you think I am dissing on Dieter Rams? I was dissing the bloody keyboard. I didn't like it at all. I mean, Braun is a legend, dude. What a legendary brand. Why are you getting so senty? Because you have to work on a Saturday? I didn't say Dieter Rams is an idiot. I said the phase one keyboard is an idiot keyboard. They should have just, I don't know, why did they have to go, who are they targeting with this keyboard now? Why bring this guy, why bring Dieter Rams into the picture? Why say inspired by him? You know, that's my point of contention and argument here. Bollocks. So what I need to do, I need to take a step back now and figure out which keys aren't working from the back of the keyboard. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, this is the problem. Inspired by, it's like OnePlus doing this Hasselblad camera nonsense. I mean, the kind of, if you know cameras and what medium format is, and the kind of sensors that Hasselblad actually builds, and then to go and build a smartphone inspired by Hasselblad, that's basically it. Bear with me a second. I just need to redo my key test here because I need to do it from the back of the keyboard. Okay, works. Yeah. Okay, so there is something there. This we're gonna have to figure out somehow. Yeah, sorry, I just had to step away to get a rag to clean my soldering iron. The smell of burning cotton. Hey, you knew this guy personally or what? Are you like a big fan of his? I didn't expect that you'd be such a big fan of Datharams. He would never put less is more. Yeah, exactly. That's the dumbest thing I ever saw on a keyboard. I also didn't like that, don't worry. And I'm actually disappointed in KBD fans. I mean, compare the tofu case to what they're doing now with the phase one, right? Yeah, I'm not impressed. That idiot from Bad Seed said that he would buy it. I wanted to unsubscribe from his channel. Akshay is having a good laugh. This is entertainment for you, Akshay. Welcome to the world of online arguments in the comment section. I see Voka everywhere. He was before, of course, he was before your time. He was before my time, man. It's part of a course I did on design principles. Oh, that's why. So anyway, moral of the story is we don't like the phase one, right? They should phase out this product. And I'm secretly hoping that it's not a successful GB, because I don't want this to become the trend in the MK community. That's just my personal view. I mean, then everything will become about partnering. Now soon you'll have bloody Hollywood, Bollywood stars partnering with these keyboard manufacturers to do GPs, dude. I was already really pissed off with the Marvel collab on Drop. No, I'm saying it's possible. We shouldn't. Don't you think? Don't you think the Marvel Drop collab was a little too much? Hey, spaceman, how's it going? Which one you're talking about? Fortnite keyboards. Hey, that's very possible. Fortnite keyboards. Good that you napped the whole day. Was it targeted to get me? I don't see which kid is going to spend 120 $150 on just a keycap set. I mean, in India itself, kids over here are looking at um, what 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 5,000 rupee bills. Who's going to spend so much on a keycap set? And I mean, I don't think American kids are going to spend that much on a keycap set either. With their mom's possible. That's very possible. With their mom's credit card. Mhm. Okay, so U is going to be a problem. Y is okay. T is going to be a problem. Spoiled brats, that's the answer. Okay, the situation is not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, but they wouldn't be kids, right? I mean, and that's the thing. They'd be like adults. I mean, which kid? Which kid is the youngest in the hobby? I think is what, in college, in engineering, or maybe some coder or something. But if you look at a lot of the people doing premium builds in India, they're all already working. They've got a few years of work experience already. So now kids is a very relevant term. Depends on your age, right? I would know I have to moderate them. Now I'm very curious. What is your Reddit username? Not Reddit. When what? Discord? Although I own slash mod. Oh, great, man. Welcome. I didn't know that before. I'll post on your sub as well very soon. I built this laser keyboard that I haven't posted on CK India. You mod on Lord stream. Oh, great. NTC Discord mod. Too much moderation, not enough pay. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? With moderation, what I found is, like, how do you define what is acceptable and what is not acceptable? Hey, woke up. If you distribute the work, you distribute the pay also, no? Okay, so I've just figured out RTU. Those are going to be like, okay, what about these control? That's going to be a problem. Those keys aren't going to work. So Spaceman, since you joined a little late, basically what I did was I screwed up desoldering this Ducky One2 mini keyboard, PCB, sorry. That works. So yeah, when desoldering, I screwed things up, and now I'm trying to correct my mistakes and figure out how I can jank mod this PCB to get it working. So yeah, the problem we're going to have is with RT and U when I solder them. So let me just focus on fixing those now. Oof, how? Because I am an impatient prick, and no matter how much desoldering I did, how much I used this pump, the switches wouldn't come off, so I just yanked them out. So I was trying to get a DC60 PCB because I didn't want to go through the pain and torture of modding, or rather fixing the traces that I've screwed up on this PCB, and but I just couldn't find one. So I thought, let me attempt. It at least gives me the learning experience. I don't think the Ducky case will take the DZ. I checked. So on the MK subreddit, there's someone who did a swap and put the DZ60 RGB in a Ducky keyboard, in a One2 mini keyboard, or case rather. So basically, what I've found is there are 5 mounting points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and 5. These are pretty much a standard for the 60% PCB. So this one person did it and said it worked. I might just try it out. Let's see. So there are 3 switches that are going to give me trouble. That's the U, T, and R switch. I need to figure out a way to fix those traces. I also lost the copper wire I was using. That's something else I have to figure out. I'll be right back, guys. Let me see. Yeah, I need to go find some copper wire. Yeah, I'm back. I couldn't find the copper wire I was looking for, which means I'm probably going to take. So I went from Jank level 1 to Jank level 2 because I tried to use solder. Now I'm probably going to go to Jank level 3 because I'm going to have to repurpose one of my existing cables. So tell me something. Um, how is TKL still relevant today? Because I really don't. After I moved to 65% and now I'm using 60%. Yeah, so tell me, what do you use those extra keys for? Have you reprogrammed them to macro or something else? Or because it's just what home end, page up, page down, print screen, scroll lock, right? What do you use those extra keys for? That's what I want to know. What happened, Guru? Do you want to come watch me build? You want to come live stream? Enough. Yeah, so you can get dedicated arrow keys on a 65%, right? Even I prefer dedicated arrow keys and I use them for volume control, mute, etc. It's just more of a no need to layer kind. Okay, so you just want everything on a single layer rather than using mod keys. So if you remember some of my older posts and if you remember my older conversations, I had this war going on with Logitech keyboards. So I decided why not use the copper from the Logitech keyboard the Logitech keyboard wire that I'm not going to use anymore. I'll cut this damn thing. So Akshay, it's just a smaller form factor. It feels more comfortable. At least for me, it feels more comfortable. It takes up less space on my desk, and I don't really miss all the additional keys. I don't use function keys that much. Yeah, then again, I'm probably just a basic bitch when it comes to the way I use my keyboards. But I know a lot of coders, so I know Woka, was it you who said you use the function keys for coding? Yeah. Oh wow. Like dust and all came out. Or at least I hope that was dust and not poison gas. And that's probably Logitech's probably out to get me. So I have a friend who's a video editor. He says he can't live without the numpad. I've been trying to get him onto one of those work louder keyboards, and I'm telling him to get those. He's like, no, dude, I need the numpad. I was like, okay, man. But I really like the work louder build. What are those keyboards called? Like, I forgot their name, but have you guys checked those out? I was hoping to finish this keyboard today, and it's already 7:15. What did you buy the loop for? Switches or stabilizers? They're brushes, right? Not sticks. Oh, they're sticks. Okay. Do they offer any benefit over using art brushes? They have an applicator. Okay. I really like his website though. It's so neat. The way he's built it and very minimalist. So I'm talking about the Rectangles website. And what I found in like the first thing that struck me about his website is his choice of product. His choice of product. I was like, I was like, wow, I didn't even know these products existed in the mechanical keyboard space. So I learned about Bobas from him, and then Walker, of course, told me about Boba U40s after that. And then I think he's got these Panda switches. That was also something very unique. Even his GB options for keycaps and desk mats, etc. Uh, he's created a lot of differentiation in India. Hats off to him. I'm really looking forward to seeing that Sesame build when it finally goes to GB. Site is Shopify, only the logo. Wait, what are you saying? Lord is an enthusiast first. Yeah, man. I mean, the Discipline 65, I think the pictures he has put up on the website are his build, right? Spaceman, give us some rectangles gossip. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because so I'm planning to pick up that kit. I'm planning to pick up that Discipline 65 kit. Unfortunately, the white one isn't available. I'll probably just pick up the black. So I'll pick it up from there. And then I wanted to do an Ergo Dash build, so I'm doing that for a friend. He said, oh, he's a coder, and he said, oh, to make me one of those ergonomic keyboards. I said, but he didn't want to spend too much money, so I said, let's do the Ergo Dash. I'll check out that stream. I'll go to his Twitch channel and I'll look for that stream. Man, Logitech couldn't even commit to copper. They've used aluminum wiring. Oh, he's putting them up on YouTube. Okay. Oh, they do, is it? I didn't know that. The thing is, if you look at Twitch, the size of the video file is probably going to be massive, right? If you're streaming 2K, and then of course the what are those premium users called on Twitch? They're allowed to stream in 4K as well. They've probably got a lot of content, but then again, Amazon has quite a few data centers that work in that space, so I don't think they're hard up for partner. No, not partnered streamers. There's a premium service that you can subscribe to on Twitch that gives you access to more features, and you can also stream in 4K. I think right now I'm limited to 1080 or 720. I'm not sure, and you can do 60 FPS as well. Twitch Turbo. Thank you so much, Akshay. That's what it's called. Twitch Turbo. So I'm limited to 30 FPS on the free account, but you can do up to 60 FPS on the turbo account. What was that sound? Somebody joined, somebody dropped. It's okay, regional pricing makes subs easier. Hey, hey, oh! The Lord of Sarc. Oh my god. This is such a fanboy moment for me that the Lord of Sarcasm has joined in. Thanks for joining in. We were just talking about you. Did did Spaceman ping you and tell you to join in? So, Lord, I was just talking about your website. I came across it. So, Woker's a very big fan of yours. I think he's your number one super fan. And he told me about your website. And then when I checked it out, it was, something, something I'd never seen in the mechanical keyboard space at all. So, I was just complimenting the website and the choice of products and stuff. Um, your enthusiasm for the technicality of mechanical keyboards is clearly visible from your website. Yeah, but thank you so much. This is something I just thought of doing. I mean, stuck in lockdown, not being able to go out, etc. Um, so I decided to take this passion uh, online, as well as offer a build service. So I'm going to do a Discipline 65 build. I hope it doesn't run out of stock soon on your website. I need to save some money before I can buy the kit, and then I'm planning to do an Ergo Dash build as well for a friend next. This is something I just did. Now, if the Lord of Sarcasm's here and I show him a Tofu 60 kit with laser keycaps, I don't know. I don't think I'll get any compliments compared to what the Lord builds. You missed building. Yeah, so oh, thank you so much. I really like the case. I mean, that anodized finish is amazing, and it's a very, very clean look. We were just talking about how KBD fans screwed up with this Phase 1 GB that they're launching very soon. So, yeah, basically what I did was while desoldering a Ducky PCB, I kind of tried to yank out the switches and I've pulled out some of the traces. So this is like my jank effort at fixing a few of the traces that have gone bad. I'm trying to see if I can solder in some extra wire somewhere just to get that signal or connection sorted out. Do post. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. In between trying to manage all the so basically trying to float this bill service and get in sales, etc., and then on top of that trying to manage my day job. Most of the time I just post on MK India and then I'm done. I hate uh, i hate doing this posting nonsense. Not that it's a bad thing, it's a pain, right? You have to schedule, post at the right time. Yeah, thank you. That it was a very noob. It was a very noob moment for me to yank out those traces, but yank out the switches rather. Now the thing is, the only three switches don't seem to be working on the keyboard. But if I look at the LED contacts, I think it's a far worse. It's definitely a far worse story there. I'm not going to do LEDs in this build now, so I decided to just forget about them. When is your Sesame out on GB? Because I'm really keen about that keyboard. I think that's going to be one of the first GPs in India, right? From an Indian builder, if I'm not wrong. The Proto one was good. Yeah, I think I joined the live stream when you showed the first prototype. Um, I remember specifically you talking about the OLED screen that you're going to be putting in. And then I had to drop off because I had a work call and I couldn't join back after that. So please count me in on that GP as soon as it's out. I am definitely getting in on that action. I would love to see that keyboard. Is it the first time? Is it the first Indian built custom MK? Can you confirm or deny? It's not the first Indian MK or even the first. Oh, it's an open source project. Oh, okay, okay. I'm relatively new to the scene. I've probably been in MKs for about 1.5 years now. And even there, maybe 6 months of it, I was completely out of MKs because I was afraid of the amount of money I was spending buying keyboards. Yeah, I won't ask you. I won't ask you this on stream, but I know you have a kid. How do you manage? I've got a kid as well. I've got an 8-month-old son. So every time I spend money, I cringe. Sell your soul easy, yeah, man. Yeah, but I don't know. I saw one of your Excel files on your stream. You've definitely spent a lot of money on keycap GBs. Okay, I'm seeing some positive signs, and at least the wires have stayed. Now my family hates me. I'm seriously considering just taking this damn PCB to Nehru Place and asking someone to do this for me. So, you say you spend all your money on GMKs. A friend of mine came over 2 weeks back. We got drunk and we went looking for GMK strikers, and we found them on Dairy Clack, the Australian website, and we ordered two sets. And the justification we gave ourselves is that, man, you'll sell it for double the money if you don't want it when it comes. Yeah, I don't plan to flip them. I'm going to do so. I'm trying to get in on the Jinko 65, Jinko 60 GB on stacks very soon. The I want to get the E-White copper set kit, and I'm hoping to do that. I'm hoping to build that kit with the strikers. I wanted to do like this nice white and blue. Yeah, but I'm soldering, so just keep it far off. My son wants to see what I'm doing. Oh, he's going to be 9 months old very soon. So on the fourth of next month, maybe 9 months old. Hey Houdini, thank you so much for joining me. I shamelessly sent you an invite on Discord very recently. I didn't add Houdini. Yeah, that's the reason why I had added him. Houdini does PCBs, right? If I'm not wrong. You do only desk mats. Oh, sorry, my mistake. I remember Walker telling me about someone who does PCBs in India, who makes PCBs or designs them or something of that sort. Walker, who was that? Unfriend. Wow. Yes, he was talking about Malik, who makes PCBs. Do you think if I send him this PCB, he'll fix it for me? Lord only designs PCBs, okay. And Malik builds them? Thank God you mentioned the name of a game that I actually know. Because in some of the other Twitch streams that I join, people are talking about Valorant and what were the others? I forgot the names themselves. And then I realized how old I am. I still played. Oh wow. Really, Overwatch, dude. Overwatch is not what the new kids play. At least I don't think so. They're all in Fortnite and Valorant, and there's one more game I forgot the name. Yeah, I mean, leaving aside PUBG and Call of Duty. Yes, Valorant. That's the name of the game. That's what half the IMKC servers. Oh wow. I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 for the second time. I can't do online. Like I can't do online games. It's too stressful for me. I hope I totally haven't fucked this up. Actually, I have no idea what your emojis are. So one of them looks like Alexa toast, but I don't know what the second one is. Okay, so R is not working, but why did it get triggered that time? Both of them are from Alexa. Okay. So did you see his his key cult build? I think one of his recent streams he did a key cult. The 265. And then before that he did the Jinko 60 build. Or the Jinko 65. I think I was sleeping then. Okay, Mr. R, what do we do with you? So where's Walker? Are you still there, Walker? What's up? I have a surprise for you, dude. I'll DM you. So, Woker is my first subscriber, the first person to join my live streams. My first live stream. The first time I went, yeah, I think the first time I did anything online, I did a voice chat on, I did a voice chat on a voice video chat on Discord, and Voka was the only guy who joined that first stream. So Voka, I've got something for you. I'll DM you. You need to send me your address. Do you know what this is? Is it even visible? Do you know what this is? Or have you disappeared? Ah, yeah. So Albert is coming to you very soon. As my first, fan, I'm sending this out to you. It may be the other one, okay? I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to send this out to you. Thank you so much for your support. I mean, and if you remember, right, and I thanked you at the end of that first video as well. And I said, right, thank you so much for joining in. Just the fact that you joined and we were able to have a conversation was so much encouragement for me to continue doing this. So thank you so much, Gopal. Albert Chi coming your way. But please don't tell me to buy any more shit, okay? You really made me max out my credit card last month. I'll ban you from my servers. Hey, come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone. Oh, what, you also want to live stream? You can't touch what? No touching. Don't give me a capitalist image. Okay. I never asked you to buy anything. Shut up. You check out Rectangle store. He has the Boba UFO teas, and then he didn't have them in stock. So I had to buy them from Swag Keys. Then you told me, oh, check out the tangerines. So I had to buy the tangerines. Then you made me buy other stuff, dude. Yeah, keycaps. I had to buy the extra GMK lasers. Kolka, exactly. And because of you, I bought the black and white one, the monochrome one, and the colored one. Did you know that? And that's coming in February. And forget about the price of everything I bought. I'm just thinking about how much I'm going to be paying in customs. Yeah, it's all available on Illum KB. Just go check out Illum KB. The GB is still live. Yeah, go pick it up. Yeah, and I went and bought both the desk mats. Yeah, so I'm having trouble with this R switch now, and I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But I mean, at least I've recovered out of four switches. I think I've recovered three, and I should be able to solder switches into them. Zero referral bonus. So you can ask Lord. You can ask Lord to give you a referral bonus after I buy one of his kits, one of the kits of his of rectangles. I mean, I'll put in a special message in the when I place the order. I'll be like, please pass on. I'm just going to do another test. Um, if this works, it works. If it doesn't work, I am probably going to have to end for today because. Oh, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. I can't believe it. It's working. Free shipping for worker by delivery. Why? Do you know someone at delivery? You work for delivery, Akshay? Nope. Then why are you giving? Why are you offering free shipping by delivery? And by the way, I know the founder of delivery. Doesn't mean I'm going to get free shipping from him. I'll make worker pay for shipping. I mean, the least he can do is pay for shipping, dude. Dude, I need to ship things by delivery in a week's time. Oh, how's that move going, man? Um, and when do you plan to relocate, etc.? I think you said by the end of the month. Yeah, I hate moving, man. It's a real pain. It's an absolute pain. You have it. So the current plan is go back to Bangalore, sort it out in a week, come back, yeah. Move from Mumbai back to hometown, all in a span of a year, dude. I've like moved a couple of times. It's an absolute pain. But I mean, you're going home, right? Like that's your hometown where you're relocating to. So I mean, for what it's worth, this PCB seems to be working now. Hmm. Yeah, one more key is not working. One more switch. Okay, so we're done except for the tab key. Yeah, I mean, if it's just one switch that's not working, I might as well fix it now. Yeah, workers, full families doing an exodus right now from different parts of the country. Oh, Lord, I don't know if you heard our conversation earlier, what I said earlier. Boka says he wants referral bonus from you for whenever I buy something from your website. So, Boker, I've said it. Now you cannot hold this against me. If you don't get paid, it's your problem. Please follow up. Yeah, my camera ran out of battery as well. Yeah, now this doesn't want to go back. Sorry guys, just bear with me a second. It does this every time. Now I need to figure out a fix for it. Yes, I'm trying to find this power adapter. I have to go to Chandni Chowk and find someone who can like give me a power adapter for this camera. Hey Lando, thanks for joining in. So basically what I'm trying to do is fix some shit that I tried to pull off on the PCB of this Ducky One2 menu keyboard that I had. I pulled a few of the PCB traces and now I'm trying to sort that out. Hey, see you Akshay, thank you so much for joining in. It was great having you on the stream. I hope I'll see you again soon on my next stream. Hey Walker, take care man. Thank you so much for being here. I will contact you soon. I'll send you your artisan. Oh, Walker's. Wait. Bye, Walker. Bye. Nah, I just missed. I missed where he said dropping off. Sorry. There's nothing over here. Okay, something seems to be fixed. Oh, the frame quite big for the so this is a bug. When my battery dies out and I change the battery and connect back, it returns in this form. And the only way to fix it is to end the stream and restart, which I don't want to do. So yeah, this is it. Anyway, I'm about to end, guys. Pretty much only managed to fix the PCB in all its jankness, and I fixed most of the pull traces. This isn't a perfect job. If you're going to have to really fix traces, it's a much more difficult task, and it requires a lot more patience. What I've done is basically some quick fix where these are low voltages we're dealing with, right? So it's just about kind of putting in some sort of contact between where the trace has been pulled out up to, and then you connect that back either using a small piece of copper wire or any wire you have lying around, like a single strand, or you just pull some solder over it to complete that trace. So this is what it looks like at the moment. You can see the switches where I've pulled that solder. Not the best job in the world, but at least I'm not losing the entire PCB. I'm going to use this in the Ducky until I get Someone traveling from Singapore or the US who can bring me a DC60. And now I've realized I should probably order a whole bunch of these PCBs and keep them with me just for situations like this. Fixing a PCB is pretty hard. Yes, Lando, it is pretty hard. It's been 15 years since I graduated engineering, and I haven't really touched a soldering iron since then. But yeah, it's been nice to return to the hard work of soldering shit together and using flux and spending my money on soldering stuff again. But yeah, keeps me occupied. It's happy work. People join to watch. We have good conversation. That's the fun. Today was a really great stream. I mean, we had a lot of sarcasm joining in. Houdini Ki. We had Akshay. We had Spaceman. His name is Spaceman. So really great stream that we had. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for joining in. Lander, you're actually late. You joined towards the end of the stream, but thank you so much. We will probably be streaming again tomorrow. I want to see if I can complete building the Ducky, or I might just make these two custom cables that I've got lying around. I might just complete that because I've got 3 keyboards that I have to ship out to Bangalore very soon. So that's something I'm hoping to finish in the week. So I'll post on my Discord. Please join my Discord server. We just hang out and chill over there. General banter, chit chat about mechanical keyboards. We talk about GBs that we like, kits that we like, etc. We're slowly adding in more and more threads. So you can join there if you just want to chit chat. And I'll post over there about my next stream. And I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night and have a great weekend. Cheers.